Alright guys, so I'm gonna make you guys a quick video regarding LinkedIn. I had some people reach out to me regarding LinkedIn questions, how to get clients on LinkedIn, what's the best way to prospect to get social media marketing agency clients. So I'm gonna run down through one of the best approaches I've had personally and where I've gotten most of my clients, especially in the beginning, is LinkedIn. And I'm gonna go and kind of just cover why I feel LinkedIn is one of the most dominant platforms for getting clients. And then I'll go through some of the different ways that this is more dominant than the other platforms. Not to say not to cold call, not to cold email, all that stuff. I'm just saying that for me, it's proven to be one of the most effective prospecting strategies for me. And I'm gonna share with you why. So the top reason that I find LinkedIn to be so effective is there are no gatekeepers. Even if you're in a industry that maybe, say like you're going after IT companies and there's a lot of gatekeepers in the way, you have direct access to the CEO, for example, or a decision maker simply by using LinkedIn because you get to message them directly. That's assuming if they accept your connection request and you do the outreach properly and they accept you, then you'll have direct access to them with no gatekeeper whatsoever getting in your way. The next reason is you get to build a brand and authority in your niche. All right, so you guys know I'm huge on picking a niche, especially in the beginning. And what you get to do is you get to build a brand, an authority around what it is that you do. And LinkedIn is a great way to do that, especially if you know how to optimize your profile, which I've talked about in other videos. It works even that much more effectively because you're not just another marketer. You're essentially someone who is an expert and a trusted advisor in that niche, right? You really stand out. The next one is the warm approach. It's more of a warm approach compared to cold calling, obviously cold email, because they now see a face and they're able to do some sort of research on you before they even talk to you. And so once they see the testimonials, they see what you're all about, what you do specifically, and what your process is, then it's much easier as compared to just doing a cold email, cold call, where essentially they know nothing about you, so there's no warming up and there's no authority built up. So you're essentially just another stranger pitching them, okay? So it's more of a warmer approach, which is a great advantage to have when going into a sales meeting, and the chances of you closing on the first call really shoots up, okay? The next one is we have access to our target market, right? So essentially when you pick a niche, you get to basically add all these connections on LinkedIn, and what ends up happening is you get to build this list, and this is going to tie into the last point here. You get to basically build up this list of people that are in your target market and that you can not only message but also follow up with, and then create content for that target market. And that brings me into the last point here is you get to build an audience, okay? So in digital marketing, we all know that the riches are in the niches, and you get to make a lot of money from having a list, all right? So I talk about that here where it's important to have a niche, but it's also important to have a list as well, and a list of people that are your audience. Similar to email marketing and all that kind of stuff, you still have a list in a sense because these are people you have direct access to, and once you make a broadcast in the form of a LinkedIn post, then these people are receiving that and you become more top of mind. It's essentially like following up and sending an email drip campaign, okay? So that's why I find this to be really, really effective. Once you start building out thousands of followers, you get to put out content and it's going to be basically seen by a lot more people. And these are people that you have already had contact with, and it's a good way to follow up, keeping top of mind, similar to retargeting. So that's why I really love LinkedIn. If it's something that you're already doing, then I would highly recommend checking out my videos on optimizing your profile, getting more endorsements. If it's something that you are still kind of on the fence about, and maybe you just don't know how to get started with getting a LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn prospecting going, then I highly suggest checking out the video where I go into detail exactly how to get started in the proven method and the roadmap for getting that started. If you have not yet started using LinkedIn, trust me, you're missing out, and a lot of profits can come from it right now as compared to how it will be a year, 2 years from now, where it's gonna get very similar to Instagram and Facebook, where the engagement rate is going to go down, and also on top of that, a lot more people are going to go into the platform, and so the systems and automations, it's going to be very much prevalent, and it's going to be harder for you to start booking appointments. I've seen that already happen as compared to 2 years ago when I started doing this. I do see less booked calls on average using the same acquisition strategy. So keep that in mind. Right now it's still a good time. Even though it is less than what it was before, it is still a very, very good time to get started with LinkedIn. So long as you have the right strategy, you pick the right niche, and you know how to optimize your profile and automate everything, then you should be good. So I hope this was helpful. If you did have any questions, just post it down in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to either send you a quick response here on the YouTube video, or you can also DM me as well, and I can answer any quick and specific question that you have. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.